Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Coach Evans, and today we're going to take a look at Malaki Starks. Now, I thought I had did a recap of Malaki and broke down his tape, but I guess I just talked about him and talked about his traits and whatnot. But I actually did a deep dive into the games the past couple of days, and here's what I came up with. Now, these first couple plays are not going to be good, honestly. I feel like this game that you see on your screen here versus Alabama was quite possibly the worst game that he had in his entire time at Georgia. It was pretty bad. And the first 5 or 6 plays, he don't look like a first round pick. But after that, we'll build going up. And the Clemson interception I'm not going to show because everybody and their mama have seen that, so there's no need for me to show that. But there are a lot of good stuff on the back end that we'll see. But let's just get to the bad and show the stuff that have to be improved upon, and then we'll get to the good stuff on the back end. So I appreciate you guys for coming through. Let's dive right into it, and we're not going to even get to the intro. We're just going to get right into the film. And so we'll start here, and got to blow it up so YouTube don't mess with us. But he on the back end. And this is versus Alabama when, Milroe's the quarterback. They got a little motion from the back. And this one is just tackling, man. He got to tackle Milroe in space. And he don't do a good job of that. Right now it's one-on-one with him and Milroe. And really, he don't have the inside option. Milroe's going to his outside. He just poops the bed. Allows him to get a bunch more yards on it. It's another play versus in that game. Like I said, this game is bad for him. You see him highlighted right there in the middle. You got to get off blocks, man. You cannot stay blocked. You just can't do it. Get off that block, man. Fight to get off that block. Hook, do something to get off of this block. Don't just try to be like I'm stronger than you. Do something. Chop his hand, swim, roll, do a backflip, call for help. Do something to get off this block. Do something. You just can't stay blocked, man. You can't. Let's go to the next one. He came over with the tight end. That was him coming in motion. He's out of your screen now, but now he's going to be one-on-one with Milroe again. Look, little pie face by the quarterback. And he got a boat. Well, he actually scored on that. Like I said, if I'm him, I would have burned the copies of this tape if I could. But in this digital world, you can't do that. Now you got to tackle. You got to tackle that dude. You got to get him down. They got a little 4-yard catch. Okay, they caught the ball. Get him on the ground. Another 15 yards after that. Keep in mind, folks, this is all in the same game. It's all in the same game. Now he's matched up versus one of the 2 best wide receivers in the country. The freshman, I think his name is Ryan. I think it's Ryan Williams. Ryan got him in a dead spot right here. Got him in a blind spot. Stabbed him outside. Got him to open his hips. Right back around him. Now, great speed turn. But if this is a good ball, this is a blur. He gambles. Just misses it. A calculated gamble, and I say like fingertip just misses it. Just misses it. But in the NFL, either you do or you don't. And you see what happened when you don't. That right there. Then this is the last one we'll show from this game. And this kind of wraps up the bad part of the tape. Then we'll start getting to the good stuff that he can do. This is got him in man to man. They got him isolated. And number 5 just run circles around him. Out. Whoop. I think he peeked in the backfield. And the out route, look at him peeking in the backfield. Nope. Don't peek. If it's man, don't peek. He peeked. And by the time he got back, second move. Don't peek. Now let's get to some of the good stuff. And what I did was I went back and I wanted to see what you did versus the good teams. The good teams. Not in your screen yet. You'll see him come here in shortly. Now, there he is right there. It's about to be highlighted. Watch him get off this block. This is what I talk about. This is what I was talking about earlier. Don't stay blocked. Look at him fight like heck to get off that block and make the tackle. He fought like heck to get off that tight end block and make that tackle. Now it's gonna be a little late in the play. He out to the right side of your screen. Right there. He's at the point. He's at the point right here. This is Malaki fighting it with the tight end to get off this block. He gonna fight like heck to get off of it and to get in on the tackle. That's what I'm talking about. Don't stay blocked. That's what I'm talking about. Coming in motion with number 0, and this is fairly good coverage and man-to-man coverage. Then he run a little out route. He underneath it. And what I love about it is, even though he's grabbing, but he's not grabbing to grab. He's just grabbing to stay within phase. And if you can touch him, if you can touch the guy, that gives you the opportunity to look. But if you can't touch him, you better not look. If you can't put your hands on him and feel him, you better not look. But if you can feel him and know where he is, that gives you the opportunity to look back at the ball. See, right now he's not looking at the ball. Not looking at the ball. Now he got his hands on him and he's looking at the ball. That's the difference. And that's pretty darn good coverage. Let's see it from the end zone view. I get a better appreciation from it from the end zone view because that's pretty good from the all 22 angle. But this is the same play from the end zone view. You'll see him come across with 0 in motion, so obvious man. Shout out to Raylan Wilson, number 5. Good. Right in his hip. Right in his hip. Right where you need to be. Right where you need to be. Great coverage. Great coverage. Just keep rolling. All right, on this right here. I think I'm going to just let it play first, then I'll come back and talk about it. I'm going to let it play first, then I'll just come back and talk about it. This is him in the very back end. You see him peeking, realizing, and just not getting there. Now, I got a couple theories on this play. So, at this point, I'm thinking it's cover 2. And I'm going to tell you, it's another coverage I'm thinking as well. But at this point, I'm thinking it's cover 2. And if it's cover 2, this guy right here, he can't let that receiver get outside of him. He got to funnel him back inside, which is going to make it easier for Starks to get over top of it. That's a lot less ground he got to cover if he funnels that guy inside. But he don't. So initially I thought it was cover 2. But just a little bit. When the ball snapped, the corner's not even looking at that guy. So this is why I'm thinking it's palms. Because the corner's looking at number 2 and Starks is looking at number 2 while peeking at number 1. So he's still looking at 2, peek. Looking at 2, peek. At this point, he just can't get over the top. So I'm thinking it's some version of palms and he just didn't get wide enough. Or this other guy, I don't know if it's gonna act right in the circle. Yeah, the corner has to sink further because the number 2 guy is just now starting to break out. Defensive guys, help me out. I think it's palms and we just didn't get over top of it, but defensive gurus, help me out on this one. That's a great job of staying in phase. Remember I talked about him not looking unless he touching? Catch man. Got his hands on him. Nowhere yet, so he know where he at. The receiver looked. He looked. It's a good job. Good job. Great aggression without panicking. Great aggression without panicking. This versus Tennessee. He's covering the slot receiver. Definitely, he's giving you the outside. So he has inside leverage. He do not want you to run an inside route, and they oblige by running the outside route. And when the receiver sticks his foot in the ground, bam, he turns right on top of it. Well, this is a crappy out turn by the receiver, which Malaki takes advantage of. And with every step Malaki takes toward the sideline, he closes the gap. 1, 2, 3, and the ball's late. PBU. And why I say it's a crappy out, because look how the receiver rounds this off and allows Malaki to just, close on it. If he sharpen this thing off and comes straight down to 49, Malaki can't even get to this ball because of the separation. But because he rounds a crappy route, you take advantage of their mistakes. Take advantage of their mistakes. PBU. Late ball, crappy route, PBU. This is versus Texas in the championship game. SEC championship. They come in motion. He switched off to number 0. And they have been doing a good job of hitting him with little quick in and out routes, like whip routes and reverse routes and stuff like that. So I guess he got tired of it or just worked on it. And this route, he does a good job of sticking his foot in the ground and changing directions. Look at that. He mirrored 0 then. Now he don't break up the pass, but they don't get no yak on it. They don't get any yak on it. Watch him, because number 0's in motion. He mirroring him, stick that foot in the ground, no wasted steps, and break on the ball. Love it. Love it. Now, he can come from anywhere. Well, Auburn can run a little bit, but he can come from anywhere. Wherever he line up at, he can blitz from that spot unless it's deep middle. So he could be interchangeable with 14 in that aspect. Like right now, you don't even see him on the screen, but he's blitzing. I'm telling you this now. You don't see him anywhere on the screen, but he's blitzing. He's going to come from your right side. There he is. You just not seeing his left foot enter the screen. You might not be able to see it yet. There's his left foot just not entering the screen. He's coming from right there. And came B gap. Tackle didn't even see him. Forced the early throw. Now, they didn't cover it on the back end, but that ain't his problem. And here again. Seen him in coverage. Can play the run when need to. But this added thing of just blitzing from wherever, I love it. That makes him more interchangeable, makes him an extra chess piece to our defense. Because right now, it looks like he's covering 0. Just looks like he's covering 0. But he's coming. He's going to avoid all that traffic and come around to chase the quarterback up out of there. Avoided all that. On the quarterback head. Him and number 11. And with that being said, man, even though that first game versus Alabama was terrible for Starks, most of the tape is really good. It's really good. So don't for the people that didn't want Starks, don't dwell. Don't let them just give you that Alabama and tell you he's no good. Yes, he had a terrible game versus Alabama, but the other 11, 12 games or whatever are pretty good. And we got a darn good safety in Malaki Starks. He's going to be extremely versatile. He's going to make a bunch of plays, whether that be in the run game, whether that be blitzing the quarterback, or be in the pass games. So let me know down in the comment section, are you worried about Malaki Starks living up to the first round draft pick or him just being a guy? I think he'll live up to the first round draft pick, but I want to know what you guys have to say and put it down in the comment section. So I just wanted to bring you my 2 cents on Malaki Starks because I thought I had did it already, but I guess I didn't. So now I'm bringing it to you now. So I appreciate you guys for coming out. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. Also like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you can be notified when the rest of these videos drop. And I'll see y'all in the next one, man, real soon. Enjoy y'all Sunday. Peace and love.